Gang's days are numbered. I can feel it in the air. blasted machine is broken again. That's the third time this month. How am I going to bring in the lobster cages now? I'm a fisherman, not a mechanic. This contraption is supposed to make life easier. Bah. I'd be better with a simple fishing rod. You managed to fix it. Now maybe I can get back to work. Fish don't catch themselves, you know. Or you can get back to work, I suppose. You look like you have this under control. Looks like a lobster dragged some treasure into that cage. But since you pulled it up, it's yours to keep. And that's all of the cages. Thanks. You've been a tremendous help.
There's a crime happening near you. Can you see it? Go teach those guys a lesson.
non-existent when I need him.
You can do it, Avengers. I believe in you. Even if your actions aren't technically authorized by Alchemax.
I don't mean to brag or anything, but Mr. Stone said hello to me that time when I met
Citizens are reminded that every waking moment of their lives is...
Have you or somebody you know been affected by the symbiote? Then call symbiote support now. I've been keeping tabs on Venom and Carnage for a while now, trying to stop him from causing trouble. After all, the last thing I need is people on a witch hunt for anyone with the symbiote. But I lost track of them. Last I heard, they'd gotten mixed up in something at Alchemax, but that's where the trail goes cold. Doesn't feel right that they just disappeared after. Think you could help me track them down? Thanks! I've tried asking around once, but maybe you'll have more luck.
I did indeed see a creature, black as night, with razor-sharp fangs, and as big as the city itself. But that's nothing new. Big Rock Panther is always there watching over us, snarling at us, I guess.
What are the weather settings today?
Still no sign of them here.
They told me that being a receptionist would be just taking phone calls and doing my nails all day. Nobody said nothing about signing in no symbiotes. And 2 of them, too.
You're a hero, right? How's Alchemax treating you?
Hi.
You can do it, Avengers. I believe in you.
City next to the dark dimension, like I originally planned.
Looks like the cybernet is playing up again.
Pop and puff all you like. Nobody's taking me now.
Take down the crime that's happening right now, and you could win a fabulous prize. The prize is satisfaction at a job well done. Same as all the others. Sorry.
Oh, shock! Oh, shock! Oh, shock!
Apparently, there's some shady kidnapping rackets going on down in the maintenance tunnels.
If you've got business at Oscorp, you're out of luck. There's nobody on the reception desk. Ooh, might have been the guy who came running out when I got here. Come to think of it, it did kind of look like he'd had a scare.
Looks like the cybernet is playing up again.
Where can I find the simple life, man?
I saw the beast. It moves swiftly between cities, consuming its victims in one, only to regurgitate them in the next. They call it the Kango Rail Car.
Where can I find the simple life, man?
Help!
Tell me that big shield disappearing from Tango Tower is nearly over.
Lap 98? Or was it 97? Last count.
If it's a horrific sludge monster you're looking for, I know where you can find one. My house, because my mother-in-law is visiting. Oh, snap!
One day, I'll have a black card of my own, and I'll be able to afford whatever I want. Like a house, or a car, or 2 houses. Is that right?
Looks like the cybernet is playing up again.
Apparently, there's some shady kidnapping rackets going on down in the maintenance tunnels.
So, did you find anything out?
I keep getting parking tickets. Honestly, I think they're conspiring to make some sort of profit from people parking.
What's so scary about a monorail car? Don't think that's gonna help us here. Not the big, dark, snarly thing we're looking for, I'm afraid. Ouch. She's gonna need ointment for that burn. But come on now. This is serious. Panic at Oscorp, huh? There could be something to that, if we knew what spooked the guy. So this guy had a run-in with symbiotes at his receptionist job. Just need to piece that together with the location. So 2 symbiotes crashed the Oscorp building, huh? There's no doubt about it. It's gotta be Venom and Carnage. Which probably means that they went looking for a cure, maybe. Can't think why else they'd go there. Of course, there's one way to be sure. But anyway, thanks. You were a huge help.
Gwenpool's disembodied voice here! Your heroic deeds have unlocked one of my incredible Gwenpool missions! Go find it!
you're the one who helped out Coulson earlier, right? He asked me to do some research for the new training facility, but I hit a bit of a snag. Namely, my camera broke. And don't you know, the one thing Chronopolis is lacking is a decent camera repair store. But that's okay, 'cause you're here now. And I figure you're just itching to take some pictures. The plan is to use them to replicate key areas of Chronopolis in our training facility for an authentic training experience. So, what do you say? Ready to get snapping? That's okay. Maybe a kindly tourist will let me borrow their camera. Not like that last lady.
Where can I find the simple life, man? All this modern tech is making us lazy, man. I want to pack my bags and go live somewhere things are all retro and simple. Oh, but also dry. I can't stand the rain, man. Any thoughts on where I should go? Oh, yeah! I never even thought about the Old West. But that place has nothing. No TV, no phones, no holograms, and no rain. Thanks, man. I'm heading there right now.
You can do it, Avengers. I believe in you. Even if your actions aren't technically authorized by Outback.
Goons, bad guys, villains, crooks, enemies, whatever you want to call them, go take them down.
Where in tarnation they go? My hero! Well, not just my hero.
Hey, man! I'm loving my new life on the frontier. Thanks again for the tip.
Dang it! What a mess! Darn wind gusting through here like it runs this town, throwing my plans out of whack. It'll take me days to fix this mess. Think you can crack it? I've wasted hours trying to sort them jumbled up plans. All it got me was a jumbled up brain.
I hear they're getting some fancy new.
Where in tarnation they go?
Help!
Don't drink the water down by that hallow place.
Kang's constant announcements are maddening. Can someone not put a stop to them already? Life is difficult enough as it is.
New vibranium samples have been detected in the vicinity. Please visit the terminal for more information.
Ugh. The swamp.
Excuse me, do you have a moment?
Where am I going? I feel like I'm just walking this.
Citizens are warned not to approach the gangs.
I was thinking I'd take a trip to Egypt soon. I bet the kids would love making sing.
You've got that.
Gang surveillance drones.
Help!
Where should I move to? Where should I move to? I'm bored of living so high above everyone. Looking down on people just isn't as fun as it used to be. What I want now is to live as far down as possible. Any idea where that would be? So, any suggestions? I've seen that place. It's not that low down. Lumeria, huh? Yeah, I guess you don't get much lower than under the sea. Thanks, I'll go there.
Must be to breathe air.
I have to know what's in there.
Hey, good call on moving to Lemuria. I'm so low down, I'm like the dirt. And that's a good thing.
That fell from the sky. A good or bad omen, you think? Generally prefer not to involve themselves in the affairs of air breathers.
I love being low, do-we-do-we-do. Being down's the way to go, do-we-do-we-do.
That glass tunnel is eating into prime real estate space. Kang's evil truly knows no bounds.
Hey there! We're testing out a new game show concept, and we're looking for bright-eyed, bushy-tailed participants to see if the idea is worth pursuing. Interested? We're planning to call the game Catch the Seashell, even though focus testing tells us that that name is terrible and doesn't work as a real pun. Mind you, all this is moot unless I can figure out how to get inside the big bubble here. Any bright ideas? I don't think you should be touching that. You need the right health and safety training or something. If I'm not allowed to, you're definitely not allowed to. I knew there was nothing to worry about. All of this stuff is as sturdy as my career.
Politics is so boring. It's all, I'm the king now.
Oh, that's actually supposed to be harder to open. Oh well. Huh. Looks like we're about ready to go. Step inside the dome to get started. I'll just fix up this sign we had made with the scoring rules, and then we'll be good to go. Hi, and welcome to the hip new sensation that, as of yet, has not quite swept the nation. Catch the Seashell. Let's not bother meeting today's contestant since nobody really cares, and instead, just get on with the show. The aim of the game is simple. Grab seashells, score points. Score enough points in the time limit, win a potentially fabulous prize. On my whistle. Today's winners will receive an economy class coach ticket to Manhattan, the regular one, and a selection of complimentary shampoos and conditioners from that hotel I stayed in last week.
The giant sword that fell from the sky.
Keep an eye on the clock. I know that sounds like obvious advice, but on the other hand, it is obvious advice. We thought about giving you some teammates to help out, but our simulation showed that they tend to just shout unhelpful or vague advice, and frankly, as host, that should be my job. Well, if at first you don't succeed, rage quit. Or don't. Want to try again? Just step out and in again. It's a whole system. Best not to ask. On my whistle.
I believe Kang's reign could fight.
Today's winners will receive 3,000 followers on the social media platform of their choice. Banter, amusing put down, existential question. off on that temptation to slip and faceplant until we get the camera crew in. It'll look great in the title sequence montage for the show. You were so close. I guess we can give you a little something. We tend to get better ratings when people come close to winning but don't actually win anyway. Also, doesn't hurt my bonus.
The giant sword that fell from the sky.
On my whistle. Today's winners, who identify as female, will receive a mirror that when you look into it, you see yourself as an old woman. All male identifying winners receive a beard comb. A reminder to our viewers at home. Do not attempt this at home or at school. At a friend's home, sure, but make sure they're cool with it. Pay no mind to the audience. They seem to be doing the same to you. How rude. You did well. Not well enough, mind you, but well. Someone deserves a consolation prize. On my whistle. Today's winners will receive a tour of beautiful, historic Wakanda. Oh, that's not a bad prize, actually. If you happen to be finding it dark and difficult to see in there, that's because you're inside a glass dome underwater. Yes, that's the general idea. Keep doing what you're doing. That's really great. Yep. Close, but no sugar. Someone suggested we give you a tissue as a consolation prize, but that seemed needlessly cruel. So, this is what you get instead.
We may have accepted payment from that so-called television host.
On my whistle. Today's winners will receive... Oh, let's not kid ourselves. It's probably a gold brick or something.
Being so close to the city has led to some peculiar objects and...
You know, this sort of reminds me of a game from my youth. Only instead of catching shells and avoiding starfish in an underwater dome, you were supposed to catch apples and avoid backwash in a bucket full of water.
We may have accepted payment from that.
You better be trying your hardest in there. You'd be surprised how many people wanted to turn that dome into a giant snow globe. Congratulations! You're now officially the first ever winner of Catch the Seashell. Normally, we'd give you the prize we promised here, but while the show's in the trial phase, we only have these substitute prizes. Still, better than nothing, right?
The giant sword that fell from the sky. A good or bad omen, you think?
That glass tunnel is eating into prime real estate space. Kang's evil truly knows no bounds.
Looks like some trouble is brewing where you are. You're like a magnet for this stuff, huh?